Okay guys, tell me if this has ever happened to you. And I know that it has, because if you like movies, like me, then this has definitely happened to you before. Have you guys ever watched a movie before, and as soon as it's over, you can't even remember what you just watched? For whatever reason that might be, you completely forget and have a hard time remembering the experience that you just had. Well, unfortunately, Medieval is one of those movies. Hey guys, my name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. And welcome to my Medieval movie review. Today I'm gonna give you my honest, no BS, non-spoiler review for you today and tell you if Medieval is worth a watch. So, we have the movie Medieval from director Petr Jákl, or Jákl. If I mispronounced that name, I apologize. And in this movie, he directs Ben Foster, Michael Caine, and Sophie Lau, whatever the case may be. Again, apologies if I mispronounce it. But is this movie worth the watch? That's what you really want to know, right? Well, the answer in my books is no. This movie was pretty bad. Now, let me just start off by saying that yes, I can understand that this movie does not have the budget of a Braveheart, or a Gladiator, or even as something as recent as The Last Duel, right? Like, I understand that this movie does not have the same tools and resources as those other big historical epic dramas. But this movie looks competent enough. You're gonna take a look at this movie and go, you know what? It looks like it has a modest budget. Of course, you get Michael Caine in there, so you had to pay him. But the production design, the cinematography, for the most part, there are some really good shots, but there's some other moments where it's like, am I watching Taken here? The costumes, the locations, the fight choreography, and the battle sequences, you know what? They're all really good. And if you guys like medieval blood and gore, then this is definitely a movie for you, because there are many times in this movie where I winced. So this movie does have a budget. It doesn't look bad. However, in my books, a great idea, a great story, and the way to tell it doesn't cost money at all. It costs no budget to have a great story. And it's the telling of this story where I feel the big disconnect with my experience with this movie. So this movie starts off with a narration from Michael Caine. Perfect for the backstory about ancient Rome and about the plague through Europe, got all that stuff. But then the text came on screen and Michael Caine was narrating the text. And right away I realized, oh boy, we're in for a bad movie. And I don't know what it was about having the text and the narration at the same time that really set me off, because I can watch text on screen and I can hear a narration of some backstory and be completely fine, but both of them together, it just felt off. And my spidey sense was tingling, and they were right. This movie wasn't very good. The characters, the story, the stakes, the plot, the emotion, all felt empty. You know, the most important things you need in a movie, basically the fundamental pieces of a story in cinema form, are not there. And because this movie felt completely empty, even though it looked good, the movie was just so goddamn boring. And every single scene in this movie, I thought to myself, this just feels wrong. So getting into it, right? Ben Foster is our main character. I don't know a single thing about this guy. I don't even remember his name. I don't know who he is, what his profession is, what his personality is. There's one scene where he talks to his brother and his nephew, I think, and there's a couple certain words, you know, tricks of the ear. I hear the words, "Our father would have been so proud." And Ben Foster gives this younger boy, and I'm assuming that it's his nephew, a certain necklace saying this will give you strength, this will give you the courage, you know, all that mumbo jumbo, historical epic drama stuff. But generally speaking, in a movie, this is the scene where we really get to know our main character. There is one scene where he talks about his past, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes into the movie, and I'm thinking, why didn't we see this at the beginning, as opposed to just being told about it way too late into the story? But this scene, and basically every single scene in the entire movie, is edited so poorly, and every single scene has almost no breathing room. As soon as the character is done speaking, end of scene, move on to the next one. That I'm literally asking, who's that? Where are we? What's happening? Who's doing this? How are they doing this? What's going on? Why is this happening? In every single scene. That's a very bad sign. And within 15 minutes of this movie, I'm like, I have no idea what is going on. I don't know who these characters are. I don't know why these characters are doing these things. I don't know the motivation for any of this stuff. It just feels so completely lost, and the pacing is just so poor. So when you have scenes that are poorly edited and poorly paced, all put together, where no vital information stays, then why do I have any inkling to care? I don't. Characters die, characters get betrayed, characters fight, characters discuss and talk politics, or castle and kingdom speak, right? It all feels super empty because the baseline is not there. We don't know what the hell is going on. At least I didn't. But either way, that's the case. This movie looks pretty good. This movie looks competent. It's the fundamentals for me that are missing here. And honestly, guys, I will take a cohesive story with characters that I like and care about over a competent looking movie with cinematography and action sequences any day. Honestly, any day. So final rating, 1 out of 5. This is one of those movies where I'm like, I saw it, I just, nothing stuck, move on with my life. But one thing that did stick were the American accents. It was just weird, man, just weird. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about Medieval, a movie that didn't really do anything for me. But if it did anything for you, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. What am I missing here? What actually happened in this movie? Because I'm still at a loss for it. Moving on to the next movie, let's hope it's better than this one. So thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. You guys are true rock stars if you made it this far. Thank you so much. Type in, it's hot outside, if you made it this far, so I know that you made it to the end of the video. But if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like it, then hit like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support from you guys, so thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.